Arsenal interested in signing Antonio Griezmann from a side which goes by names of Atletico Madrid. Remember, he's on loan from Barcelona. Then we are having an update on Youri Tielemans and Neves. I'm talking about Ruben Neves, the captain of Wolverhampton Wanderers, who scored a very good goal, that trademark goal of his against Newcastle in the game that ended 1-1 at Molineux. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? It's a day that the Lord has made, and obviously it's the 29th of August, meaning that we are left with 29th, 30th, 31st and 1st. We are left with 4 days to end the transfer window, and obviously things are buzzing either for you. Arsenal really getting a very well-deserved win against Fulham on Saturday, coming in from behind and winning. It's really a very good one that really Arsenal had to go in and experience, and trust me, with that game Arsenal has really put in a shift that everyone thought that maybe the game was going to end in a draw, but obviously Gabriel Magalhaes, a man responsible for that goal that Arsenal conceded, came in and really gave Arsenal the lead in the 85th minute of the game. Ruben Neves is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share, and if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button for smashing, hit the notification bell that will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video on this channel. Guys, we are left with 500 subscribers to hit 7,000 subscribers. 7,000 subscribers, guys. I know we can make this happen because you guys are the reason as to why we are what we are. So today we are talking lots of stories. You get, I think we are really going to be having a very good marathon. I really want to be bringing in close to 5 stories on a daily, but I'm trying to see how I'm really going to make it at a side which goes by names of Rokani Media Football. But obviously, let's get into this story. A shocker this morning. I never saw this coming, but obviously it has been reported by TNT Sports, either for you, they're from Argentina. Obviously, they're having close to 900 followers on Twitter, meaning that there is some credibility from their source telling us that Arsenal is interested in adding Antonio Griezmann this summer. Most of you are going to be shocked with this story because people will say he doesn't fit into the plan of Arsenal. He doesn't do what in the out of Arsenal. Obviously, right now, trust me, Mikel Arteta has noticed it that he needs what we call experience. Antonio Griezmann, 31 years of age, he's a proven player, and obviously, when you look at the game of Fulham, all what Arsenal needed was experience. Because when you look at what Nketiah did when he came in through, he played very, very well, but he showed you that he was really naive and really so much lacking in experience. Because in games like those and opportunities that Nketiah got in the game of Fulham when he came on through, you expected him to just take one further touch or a simple pass, and obviously it would have been a goal for Arsenal. You get? So that means Arsenal wouldn't have waited until the 85th minute to go in and really score. They would have even scored in before even that 7th minute mark. But obviously, because the experience that Arsenal is lacking, obviously, it brought all this. And when you look at Antonio Griezmann, to me, 100% believe that can be a very good addition to Arsenal. And let no one lie to you that Arsenal is going to rely on only players who are below 26 years of age. That's out. That's out because the players that are really standing out in Arsenal in that midfield, you see there is Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey. All of them are nearing their early 30s, are nearing the third decade of their age. You get? So when you add Griezmann to that Arsenal side, he adds in a lot. Guys. First, the experience that is needed. Sometimes when these players don't really put in a shift, he can come in and really change things. And obviously, he's not this kind of player who's going to come in and really put the manager on pressure that please, I want regular playing minutes. But obviously, because of his talent, the manager will always put him in. And obviously, if Arsenal go in for the signing like him, obviously, it's really going to be a very good signing. People will call it a desperate signing, but I cannot refer Griezmann to Arsenal as a desperate signing because where Arsenal is right now, they need experience in that squad. Their squad is really having limited experience. Goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, 22, 23 years of age. Tomiyasu, 26 years of age. Tierney, 25 years, 26. You get Gabriel Magalhaes. All of those players are really so much lacking experience. Good and talented, but they need experience. Like the experience Gabriel Jesus has. Like the experience like Zinchenko has. The experience Thomas Partey has. You get? They need such players on the field of play. Martinelli is inexperienced. Bukayo Saka is inexperienced. When you bring in Griezmann, it helps to build the mentality of the players of Arsenal. We believe that it's going to be a very good take. And if Arsenal is to get something out of this season, especially in the Premier League and very many other games, especially even the UEFA Europa League, if they're to win it, they'll go in and really need experienced players. For example, let me give you an example. If Arsenal fails on a team like Manchester United, it's not like I support it in the final of the UEFA Europa League when they are lacking experienced players. There are moments that are decided by the experience of the player. United has in Casemiro. They have David De Gea. They're having Rafael Varane. You get? So those have won lots of trophies, and they can give leadership to the players. So I really believe that Arsenal needs Antonio Griezmann. Trust me, they need Antonio Griezmann. And that's the same reason I gave you when I was really talking about the story of Marc Asensio to Arsenal. I told the viewers that on any day now, firstly, I was really thinking Pedro Neto's Premier League proven coming and putting a shift. But I said, there is what we call pedigree and the winning mentality and experience. It's something that Arsenal is lacking. Pedro Neto is valued at £50 million. Asensio, £25 million. When you weigh the two, Asensio, 26 years of age, he can still give you some 4-5 years of serious footballing. If I'm Arteta and Edu, I go to Arsenal. I go for Asensio. And even right now, when you look at when you look at Griezmann can play as a right attacking midfielder where Bukayo Saka plays. He can play centrally where Martin Odegaard plays. He can play on the left attacking side of the midfield where Martinelli plays. He can play as a centre forward. You get? He can play behind Gabriel Jesus. So he has a lot in his cupboard that Arsenal really needs, and I really believe that he can be a very good addition to a side of Arsenal, because Arsenal is lacking experience, guys, and this is something that you should go on and really bear in mind. Now, TN Sport Argentina continue to let us know that the Frenchman Antonio Griezmann could not be taken into account by Diego Simeone at Atletico Madrid due to the clause needed to be paid to Barcelona. Obviously, Barcelona put in a clause when they are really loaning him to Atletico Madrid that if at all he plays, is it 40% of the games? There is a certain percentage of the games that Griezmann is supposed to be playing such that Atletico Madrid costs 40 million euros to Barcelona. And obviously, Atletico Madrid doesn't really believe in paying that money, and I really believe that they might really try to offload him, and Arsenal is one of those teams that are interested in Antonio Griezmann, and if at all he comes at Arsenal, he's going to be a very good addition to this squad of Arsenal. He's a competitive guy, he has won trophies, and he is really a player that Gabriel Jesus will enjoy playing with. And obviously in that midfield, if at all you're having Thomas Partey, you can be having Odegaard and Griezmann playing in that midfield. You can be having them. You can be having both of them playing that midfield. That's what really drives me to an opinion that Arsenal needs Griezmann. According to me, I don't know what you guys think about it, but to me, I don't support Arsenal. But in my analogy and context, I really believe that they really need Griezmann. The experience is lacking at Arsenal, and that is something Arsenal should work upon during this remaining period for the deadline transfer in there for you. Then we've been told by Josh Holland, he's Midlands football writer for Reach PLC. He's telling us that Aston Villa has been credited with monitoring the Youri Tielemans situation as they look for a new midfielder. However, it appears Tielemans is destined for Arsenal, whether that be this summer or next summer. So, Aston Villa is now the other team that has been really put into the news, and they've picked interest in a player who goes by names of Youri Tielemans. Not only Arsenal, there is Manchester United, there is Liverpool, there is Newcastle, but obviously the player wants to go and play for Arsenal. That's why this deal of Youri Tielemans is really lagging to this level. I know if at all he wanted to go to any other team, United would have already paid £30 million or 35 for him. Liverpool would have already come in for him. Newcastle has the money. Even Aston Villa has the money. But the player is hinged on going to Arsenal. That's why they've told us that Tielemans is destined to Arsenal. That's it. That's it. He doesn't want to go anywhere. And obviously, he's the guy that Mikel Arteta has been chasing for a very long time and needs him. And Arsenal are really just waiting to see how Leicester are really going to behave. Whether they really take the £25 million they have put on the table or not. It's what we call take it or leave it offer. That's what Arsenal is doing on Youri Tielemans, and Leicester are really reluctant to take that money. But obviously, they know if they don't sell him this season, then they're going to sell him on a cheap in January, or in the summer, he's going to go out for the free. So Leicester has lots of things to choose on, whether to sell Youri Tielemans or keep him, and he goes for free. And the most worrying bit is that they've taken long to make a decision on Youri Tielemans, yet they're really playing very badly. As I speak now, they are at the bottom of the Premier League table with just 1 point. That is Leicester City. I think they're even beaten by Chelsea. And it shows you how bad they are, because a Chelsea team that was a man down, you get... Leicester played close to 60 minutes of the game when Chelsea are really a man down, and they couldn't break it down. The game ended 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. Sterling scored a brace. So it looks like Leicester weak, and they're delaying to make decisions on Youri Tielemans. If at all they're to sell Youri Tielemans on the deadline day, obviously, I don't know whether they would have brought in someone else. I hear that they're in for Tapsoba, but let's wait and see who is going to be brought in at Leicester to go in and really do that role. But Tielemans to Arsenal is one of those deals that you should put an eye on. David Austin and Fabrizio Romano have been consistent onto this deal that put an eye on Youri Tielemans and Pedro Neto to Arsenal. But I think there are other players that are really coming in through the mix, the Antonio Griezmanns of this world, the Marco Asensios, and we are waiting to see what is going to be happening in these remaining 4 days of the transfer window. But Tielemans only wants Arsenal and is destined to be a gunner if at all Leicester City takes the £25 million that Arsenal has on the table. To me, I really believe that they're going to take that money because the player is hesitant. I'm not renewing or extending my contract at Leicester. If you don't let me out now, I'm going to go out on a free. That is it. That is it. So Tielemans is one that is needed at Arsenal, and obviously when you look at the game that they played against Fulham, Thomas Partey was out, and obviously you saw something lacking, and I really believe that Tielemans would have given them something better than what El Nini gave them into that midfield area position. So that is a story as far as Tielemans is concerned, and he's destined to join Arsenal, confirmed to us by Josh Holland. Smash the like button, comment and share. And guys, remember to subscribe to this channel. We are left with like 500 subscribers to hit 7,000 subscribers. I know we can make that mark in these remaining days. I think before this month ends. That is 29th, 30th, 31st. 3 days to go. We can really make it happen. Obviously, Football London has come out and really told us that Wolves head coach Bruno Lage confirmed to Sky Sports that that he is 99% sure Ruben Neves will remain at Molineux this summer after the 25-year-old scored in his side's 1-1 draw against Newcastle United. Arsenal, Manchester United and Liverpool have all been linked to him. Arsenal has been linked to Ruben Neves, but not so heavily, according to me. I think the midfielders that I've seen around being linked to Arsenal are, this season I mean, because Ruben Neves was linked to Arsenal last summer, but this summer, Tonali, Tielemans, Yefis Besuma, who went to Spurs, which other player in the central midfield area? I think it's Tielemans most that has been linked to Arsenal, and Arsenal also wants to sign the player in the names of Youri Tielemans. But Ruben Neves, the price tag they put on his head, I think that asking price was so much, it was blown out of proportion. It was blown out of proportion totally, according to me. And I really believe it is no, it's the reason as to why teams are not in for him. If you put 75 million pounds onto Ruben Neves, I don't say that it's not worth it, but obviously I think it's so much. Wolverhampton Wanderers should sell Ruben Neves, I think maximally 60 million pounds. I think that's what every team should be getting for this player. But obviously, we look at how the market is really going ridiculous, with Cucurella crossing from Brighton to Chelsea at 62 million pounds. Obviously, when a team like Wolverhampton Wanderers calls in for Ruben Neves at that amount of money, you shouldn't say no. Antoine to Manchester United, 85 million pounds. When they call for that amount of money, you can't come here and complain, because the market has gone wild. It's a wild market. But obviously, Ruben Neves, talking about him, to me, if Ruben Neves comes to Arsenal, if he would have come at Arsenal, I really believe that Granit Xhaka would have been played on the bench, because when he comes in at Arsenal with Thomas Partey there, you expect a midfield three of Thomas Partey, Ruben Neves, and Martin Odegaard. Obviously, you expect Thomas Partey to turn or to change the role. He's being played by Mikel Arteta at Arsenal. He won't be the sitting midfielder. I really believe that Ruben Neves will cover that back four. But even Ruben Neves is good as a box-to-box midfielder, because I think his shooting range is far much better than Thomas Partey. I really believe that Mikel Arteta would have left Partey as a sitting midfielder. Then Ruben Neves would have been given a role of playing as a box-to-box midfielder, because I really believe that his shot is so much on target most times, more than that of Thomas Partey, and he really puts in a lot of effort. So if Ruben Neves was to come, obviously he would have been playing like that at Arsenal. But obviously, with just 3-4 days left, you never know what Arsenal can do. Arsenal can pull in a shocker, and what shows you that even the manager of Wolverhampton Wanderers knows that there are offers for this player. He's saying 99%. You get? He has not said 100%, meaning that he's leaving there a 1% possibility of a club coming in at the last moment to take this player. Obviously, they brought in this Matthias Nunes from Sporting Lisbon, and he joined the side which goes by names of Wolverhampton Wanderers, meaning that they are preparing for the departure of Ruben Neves. So don't be shocked when a team like Arsenal comes in to push in a bid for Ruben Neves towards the end, because they know that midfield is really needing. It's lacking and it's needing. That's why they could go in for that player. And that 1% that has been left by the manager, Bruno Rage of Wolverhampton Wanderers, you never know what can happen. That story has been reported by Football London, and that is Arsenal in here onto Rokani Media Football. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button and hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. Your reactions to Antoine Griezmann, who can come in here and really foot wrong very many players in the Premier League, is linked to Arsenal, that Arsenal is interested in him. Then Tielemans only wants Arsenal. Ruben Neves update. Obviously, those are the stories that I had to bring you today morning, but expect a marathon today because we've started early enough to really bring you more and more stories. Thank you guys for watching again. Rokan David is my name. I sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly and bless you abundantly. I'm out.